Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, we're diving into a company that might need a map and a magnifying glass to find its stock price, Mullen Automotive. We're decoding their recent filing, and spoiler alert, there's a reverse stock split involved, which is Wall Street's way of saying we need a do-over without actually admitting it. Before we get started, if you like getting straight to the point with corporate filings, hit that subscribe button. Also join our Discord community. The link is in the description. Let's jump right into Mullen Automotive's latest report. It's a Form 8K, which is basically an update filed when something important happens. In this case, the big news is a reverse stock split. This report is dated May 29, 2025. That's the day the company decided to make some changes. The company we are looking at is Mullen Automotive Inc. Here is the key event. The company is reporting material modification to rights of security holders. This section tells us about amendments, changes to the company's official paperwork, and is about changes to the rules of how the company runs. The main thing here is an amendment to their second amended and restated certificate of incorporation to do a reverse stock split. Let's talk about this reverse stock split. What is it? It's like taking a bunch of small slices of pizza and making them into one big slice. In this case, they're taking 100 shares of stock and turning them into just one share. This was decided on May 30, 2025, but it didn't actually happen until June 2, 2025. Why do companies do this? Usually it's because their stock price is too low and they want to avoid being kicked off the stock exchange. It can also make the stock look more attractive to some investors, even though the actual value of the company hasn't changed. As a result of the reverse stock split, every 100 shares became 1. So if you had 100 shares before, you now have only 10 shares. The stock started trading on this new split adjusted basis in June of 2025. After this, the number of shares went down from about 799 million to about 798,698 and 6T50. Even though the number of shares changed, the reverse stock split didn't change the total number of shares the company could issue or the par value or the voting rights. It's like rearranging the furniture in a room. It looks different, but it's still the same room. The stock is still trading on the Nasdaq with the same ticker symbol Mullen, but it has a new ID number, which is 620526P802. Other things like notes, warrants, and preferred stock that can be turned into common stock were also adjusted to reflect the reverse stock split. So if you had something that could be converted into 100 shares before, it now converts into just one share. The price to convert them was also changed. This is to keep things fair for everyone involved. Also, the number of shares set aside for the company's 2022 equity incentive plan wasn't changed by the reverse stock split, but outstanding options, those will be adjusted accordingly. They're not going to issue parts of shares. If you end up with a fraction of a share after the split, it'll be rounded up to the next whole share. So no one gets left with just a piece of the pie. The transfer agent, Continental Stock Transfer and Trust Company, is handling the reverse stock split. If you hold your shares electronically, you don't need to do anything. The changes will happen automatically. If you own shares through a broker, they'll take care of it for you. If you want to see the full details, you can check out the official document that's attached to this report. There was a press release about the reverse stock split issued May 29, 2025. The company has a few registration statements filed with the SEC. These are basically documents filed to allow the company to sell stocks. Because of this reverse stock split, the number of shares available to sell under these registrations will be reduced to reflect the split. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Why did Mullen Automotive do this reverse stock split? It's usually a sign that a company is struggling. Their stock price was likely very low and they needed to boost it to stay listed on the Nasdaq. It's a bit like putting lipstick on a pig. It might look a little better, but it's still the same pig. The reverse stock split itself doesn't change the underlying problems the company might have. If they're not selling enough cars or if they're losing money, a reverse stock split won't fix that. It just buys them some time and makes their stock look a little less embarrassing. The company might be struggling and hoping that new investors will buy stock at the higher price. This action might get them in trouble, as it looks like they are trying to appear more valuable than they really are. This reverse stock split does not increase the value of the company, so this might not be a good investment. Alright, that's our breakdown of Mullen Automotive's reverse stock split. What do you think about this move? Is it a smart strategy or just a temporary fix? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this analysis helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. And don't forget to join our Discord community in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.